Welcome back to the Splinter Twins, everybody. I'm Kyle, and today we are playing this monstrosity of a card, Cosmogrand Zenith. It was one of Mark's top 5 cards in Edge of Eternities, and holy crap, is it good. Put it inside this shell with a lot of cantrips like Sleight of Hand and Op to keep that double spell going, and just absolutely closing out the game. I know a lot of people are playing the Esper version of it, but I really do think the 2-color aggro, just get your opponent dead, has a lot of potential to it, and I think you're really going to like these games. Yeah, we will absolutely keep this. Also in this deck, consult the star charts. It's just so freaking good. We can go tap land next turn and then hold up Spell Pierce, depending on what they do. I'm not super, I mean, like, this card's fine if you kick it, but it does feel really good if, or if you don't kick it, but it's way better if you do. All right. Gonna remove my Dork. That's fine. We'll hold up Spell Pierce. Need to play Starting Town next. Let's see. I do need to get some creatures, but Jace can help us dig to that. Can't do anything about that. Let's see what they've been here. This is a Reanimator pile. Okay, this looks like Oculus. Alright, that's going to be good. We'll hold up Star Charts and Consult. See if we can Spell Pierce them. Doing some shenanigans. They don't have anything in the graveyard to get back. Okay, Vivi. Alright, I am going to need something for that. I need a creature to get rid of it. That's for sure. So, let's go ahead and see if we can find a creature in our top 3. Well, I did find a creature. Meticulous Archive. Okay. So they're incentivized to play stuff. I could do this. I could do that. I think I'm going to go like this. Keep the Planisphere. And we're going to go like this. We're going to plot the Cosmogrand Zenith, and we'll hold up Spell Pierce. That works out just fine. Okay, and then hopefully we can get this thing down and just start building a huge board. Vivi is scary. Perhaps this is a Cauldron deck. But I don't really care if my Jace dies, and if they want to spend their turn killing that Jace, like, that's just fine with me. Hopefully they spend... Okay, Eidetic Memory. That's fine. Ugh, I should have used my Spell Pierce. Yeah, this has got to be Cauldron. Draconautics Engineer, dead giveaway. Okay, they can kill my Jace here. Okay, but they're not interested in killing my Jace. Okay, I think we have a good shot here. Alright, we're going to go like this. We're going to go like this. Then we're going to go like this. We're going to start going wide, I think. And then I don't really have a thing to do with this Jace. I don't want to discard anything in my hand. We're going to go like this. Just because this can hit back for like growing amounts of lifelink really quickly. And I think they're incentivized to remove my Cosmogrand Zenith. I don't have anything to do with this, do I? I mean, you should always loot, right? Okay. Except for when you discard like the best card in your deck. Alright, another VV. If they try to remove something here, we got him with the Spell Pierce. Alright. I will go ahead and Spell Pierce that just to do it. They do have 1 mana with the VV here. I don't know how much trouble I can get in for 1 mana. Okay. Let us for sure discard this. Okay. Can I get something back for 1 mana? Guess I can get the Spell Pierce back. Consult the star charts. I think I'd rather just get the star charts back. And we hold, and we see what they can do. Stock up here would be punishing. Just letting them go off with that VV. Oh, ultimating this and... Oh, wow. That's a shitload of card draw. Like, just... Oh my god. Next turn, I can ultimate Jace. I can cast this. It's going to hit twice. I'm going to go off next turn. Okay. I'm kind of fine losing this. Okay. Let's do this. Kicking it. No, I don't want to kick it. I just want to copy it. Okay. I am interested in a magic damper. And we'll do it again. And I am interested in an opt. Let's go ahead and hit the opt. Okay, we'll do +1/+1 on each creature. Yep, all day on that. All day on that. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and get down another Planosphere, I think. I mean, I could double spell next turn. I'm not attacking. I think we'll save the double spell. Okay, and we are swinging here. Faux show. That's fine. If they just go all in, I'm going to blow them out so bad. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, what is that? 5, 6, 7. Nope. That's good for next turn. Nope. Okay. That kills everything. 5, 6, 7. Doesn't kill me. Yeah. Oh my god. I mean, I do have the copy down right now, so like just double spelling here feels really good. Another opt. Just absolutely going through my library. Cool. I can double spell next turn if I want to. Good luck with your VV, sir. Good luck. I don't think there's a card that gets them out of this that they probably run. Like, Cauldron's not going to do it. Especially since we have a magic damper in hand. And I'm just going to remove their VV next turn. Yeah. They are cooked. I'm not taking shields down for magic damper. They could have, like, a get lost that they could pay for. So, like, why risk it? So we're going to go like this. Technically, I could have played the Planosphere there if I wanted to get a little bit extra credit, but I think having all the mana up with these ops for instant speed card draw and interaction is probably where we want to be. And we're at lethal, so... I mean, I'm just going to cast it again. Okay, +1/+1, yeah. And you're just cooked. Good game, opponent. Like, VV's a great magic card, but Cosmogrand Zenith is the truth. Stinks not to have blue on 1. Maybe we draw it. Though, going Planosphere in feels really good, so we'll just start getting this down. We'll go Planosphere on 2. Okay, that's a good draw. We got a lot of these nerds. So this deck is surprisingly resilient to board wipes because you don't need to have a super wide board. Speaking of super wide boards, I only have the 1 mana or the 1 blue here. That kind of stinks. Should I go hunt for it? I think I'm interested in doing this. Can't activate that. If it's a counter, Aven Interrupter, that's fine. Okay. I will go ahead and Shelter by Ghosts. I'm not super worried about card draw. and just like getting my attacks in when I can feels good. Oh, sorry, let me turn those TVs off. Okay, like a board wipe here, it gets back their Interrupter. Not super concerned about that. Okay. Floodmaw. We are just going to go ahead and play that. Tasha's Tidebinder. Okay. What are you going to do? Like, that's fine. Probably could have played the other one there, but maybe I do Star Chart here. I don't know. Cosmogrand. I mean, like, that's playing into the board wipe. Maybe I just get this down. Give myself one more chance to draw the blue source. I'm going to do it. Kind of make him have it here. And I don't think we need to switch this. We are going to switch this because I don't have anything else to do. And like, I'm interested in just getting both of these things big enough to permanently attack through the Tidebinder. And they're kind of incentivized with the shelter to remove this guy anyway. Bouncing the Tidebinder feels terrible. Okay, board wipe here. Make him have it. What do you got? Get lost? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I am glad I moved that. Sleight of hand. Man, we are really dying for another blue source here. That is technically a blue source. Let's see if we can map token our way out of it. Opt. No. And then we'll do one more. Okay, that is a blue source. But is it worth holding up into the Floodmaw? I don't think so. I think we just want to get that down and swing. Oh, wow, they're taking that. Okay. So depending on what they do here, a well-timed bounce. This has got to be removal, right? I mean, they didn't have the board wipe last time. They do have that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I think we're going to go... They're surprisingly creature heavy. I think we're going to go like this. And then what are we playing now? Jace. Could discard one of the star charts. That doesn't feel good. I'm playing another card. I'm just going to go ahead and get one of these down. We are going to get the humans going. And Spell Pierce feels like it might be relevant. I do have another star chart. I'm going to get the Spell Pierce out. I don't want to bounce any of those things. Okay, that's good. We'll go Opt first. Planisphere is great. We'll play Planisphere. And I am going to hold up. We'll put a +1/+1 on everything. And I'll attack with the humans. That feels good enough. Beep, beep. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. What are you bouncing? That's fine. That's a good target to bounce later. Like, what are you trading here? Nothing. What? Oh, those things don't have... Oh, I wish I got a way to pump those things. Man, that's wild. Okay. We're going to hold up Spell Pierce, Consult, and into the Floodmaw. I don't know about these attacks. They don't have the mana to replay the thing. Okay. Into the Flood Maw. Okay. I can play Jace. And then I only have one more blue source. I do have some stuff down here I could get back. I think we're just swinging. And then they're going to play this. I bounce it. I think they might be dead. Depending on what else they have in their hand. Etherize. Nope. They do have that. Okay, so this should be game then. Into the Flood Maw. The Tidebinder. +1/+1 on everything. Yep, and I got him. Woo! That was a really cool, like, flashy deck, though. That thing was awesome. Oh, yeah, we are keeping this all day. All right, 2-0. Let's keep it going. Storm Chasers into Planisphere. Okay, Orzhov, probably a sacrifice deck. I don't hate Jace. It's good long term, like if we need to get grindy. Helps me see better cards. You guys saw what it did in the first game when it starts copying stuff that just gets disgusting. Momentum Breaker, that's fine. Like, everything just in this deck just leaves so much value. Like, if they remove this token, if they remove my Otter token, I still have my talent. I still have the equipment. Like, going 1-for-1 with this deck just feels real bad. Okay, Storm Chasers for you. And a Pixie. Probably bringing back the Momentum Breaker. That's fine. Sleight of Hand. Let's start there. Into the Flood Maw. Yeah. I don't really want another plane, so. Okay. But then they're going to get this guy. So I kind of priced into playing this. I mean, I could swing. Okay, so if I swing, I could blow this out. But then they're just going to momentum break and make me sacrifice that thing. So I don't love that. And I can't play this at instant speed. So no attacks. We're holding. Just got to grind through this. Star Charts is going to go a long way here in a second. If they want a momentum break, I don't mind losing the Otter. Getting Jace down feels good, but I don't really want to use all my blue to do it. You gonna remove my guy? This is probably the mirror with Esper colors. I would expect they have a Cosmogrand Zenith, so I need to be aware of that and think about my removal. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay. No blocks, of course. Okay, that's a good draw. Jace goes up to 4. Probably just dies. They can make me sack this thing. I need some more creatures is what I need. And I feel like trying to go this route is too slow. So am I kicking this or playing this and then discarding the island? I think so. We can try and buy some time there. Okay, that's good. We will get rid of that. And I don't need to equip this. So, and I don't want to do this for non-kick. So I am just going to do this. And if I need more card draw, I can get more card draw. I'm going to take the land. And I'm going to swing. Because I assume they're going to make me sacrifice my Otter regardless. So the Jace is going to bite it here. I'm going to lose my creature. This is getting really hard to grind through. Yeah, that's fine. They're going to kill my Jace. I can't bounce that Otter. Okay, they're just going to get lost the Jace. That doesn't feel like a good plan. Shelter by Ghosts can be good. Okay, so we're just going to Star Chart and probably Flood Maw here. And we need to start getting creatures on the board. Okay. Alright, see if we can get them to cast some spells to like pump stuff. They're gonna Kaido. Yeah, it's Kaido. I couldn't bounce them both anyway, so. Alright. Well, we are gonna do this. Okay. They'll draw a card. Tiny Bones. Okay, well. We'll fire this off. Okay, Cosmogrand Zenith for sure. And I mean, which one? I mean, what am I discarding here? What's the best card? With the Cosmogrand, I do have the mana to play this. Okay, so what am I discarding now? Probably Sheltered by Ghosts, as much as that pains me. Yeah. Ugh. So, yeah. It's got to be that. Okay. So we're going to go Cosmogrand Zenith. Like this. Like this. See if we can clear off Jace. Another Jace. No. That's not what I want. And then we're going to go like this. And we're going to get 2 humans. And we're going to get you. Oh, I thought I had 2. I didn't think that through. I did not think that through. I thought I was getting 2. I thought I kicked it. Okay. I do need to chump here. That was bad. What did I put on the bottom of my library? I can't chump with the Cosmogrand because they could know where to run. They can bounce that back with the Pixie. So they've got a pretty complicated sequence to think through here. That's fine. I wasn't going to block with it anyway. I would like one of these guys to live so I can attack the Kaido back. But I am going to chump. I'm at 3 life. And I'm not interested in... Well, I guess they can't draw a card anyway. What are they going to bounce back? Probably bounce back the Momentum Breaker. Or the Nowhere to Run. And then I lose the other creature. No, I think we're going to go high risk here. I can equip one of the humans and play the Planisphere. Depending on what else I draw, I might be able to... I mean, Pixie, what are you bouncing? Tiny Bones? Yeah. Okay. Well, it didn't really matter what I picked last time. I was going to die anyway. Alright. They can gain 4 life due to their speed. So we got a long way to come back on this one. Like we couldn't put them on the back foot. I couldn't put enough pressure on them to make like the clunky nature of this really punish them. So it's difficult. It's a good game though. It's a really good game. A lot of decisions. And a lot of touching all of the cards. We must touch every card. Fear of isolation. Okay, that's bad. Okay, Aegis is good. So we'll go like this here. And then we'll go like this here. Okay, it's a land. I suspect they will trade to keep their Kaido alive. And then, oh, yeah, that's... Oh, man. That's probably game if they... Because that's hitting for 3, 4 potentially. They can know where to run my blocker. Yeah, this is... Okay. So they can know where to run my blocker and hit me for 4 if they wanted to. Momentum breaker. Oh, God. Yeah, that's game. I'm not sure. Okay, they should have plus their Kaido. Like, just give me to 1. I guess it's the same because now if they attack with the fortress, I'm done. Yeah, that's game. I mean, we can scry here, but Floodmaw. I can't draw anything. They have 2 lethal attackers. Yep. That's good game, opponent. Good game in the mirror-ish. All right, we'll keep this. I mean, these 3 spells are surely going to find me a white source. Okay, well, next best thing, a blue card that I want to cast. Mono red. Is that what we're doing? Okay, it's discard, actually. We are going to get this down and try and get big. And next turn, we can Storm Chasers, we can Sleight of Hand, we can even opt to just 3 to make this guy huge. Not sure how excited I am to do that against blue. If it was just red, like there's definitely some merit to just getting huge. We'll go... Okay, we'll play the land. No. Yeah, I mean, it just is what it is. I was thinking like, okay, we could opt into the thing, but then if I draw a white source, I might want to play the white source. Okay. There's no real point in playing the white source. I guess if I don't have a 1-mana white spell, so it doesn't matter. Okay, that's cool. Gonna need a white source. Start swinging in. Okay, Floodmaw. Yeah, whatever. Okay. I really want a white source. Okay. Am I opting here? Certainly if they swing. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. I think I am. Right? Is there any benefit to doing that? No. Okay, Floodmaw is not bad. Spell Pierce is not bad. So we're going to Jace. And we're going to plot the Cosmogrand Zenith because that is just such a line. And if they try to go like banana puddings with their Eevee, I can bounce it. Or their Eevee, their VV. I call my daughter Eevee. Okay, Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Anything in the yard? No. I can't stop that from hitting the battlefield, so... What are we doing here? Okay, so I do have plenty of Exile and Bounce in my deck. Can't replay the VV this turn. So, did I get to do it for free? Did I do it? Yep, you don't have a creature in your yard. No +1/+1. And now the EV's stuck in their, or the VV's stuck in their hand. All right. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. You got a thing for that? And then, are we getting rid of this Spell Pierce? Are we doing that? We're playing this for 4. I think we're playing this for 4. Like, I don't think they're playing sweepers. Okay. We'll get an opt. And a Storm Taster's talent. And we will go ahead. I want all these cards. So we'll just go ahead and plop the thing that's going to be sorcery speed anyway. Okay. And we're swinging. They do have a Mako in their yard, just something to be aware of. I do want to hunt for exile removal, like an Aegis or Sheltered by Ghosts would be fine against that VV. Another Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Okay, bit weird. Okay, Spell Pierce. Definitely not interested in the second Spell Pierce. Okay. I think we go like this. And I probably should have done this beforehand. We'll just go like that. And then we're opting. I still have a blue source here. +1/+1s. See if we can close out this game. Give me some exile. Consult the star charts. Yeah, that's fine. And then we're going here. And we are swinging all. You can make that a 2/5. I mean, right? I can't kill that. It's fine. I can't before damage resolves. The before damage resolves, they can Agatha's, obviously. Okay. And we will hold up Spell Pierce and maybe consult the star charts. Maybe. Next turn, we can minus our Jace if they don't swing on it. If they do, I don't care, really. I don't think they're going to have a sweeper that can clear my board. They can fight through a Spell Pierce too. I think we got it. I think we got it. Which would make me happy, because that would be 4 games. And some really good ones, I personally think. At least as far as like interesting and varied. Fire Magic. No, sir. They can use their VV. But a lot of my stuff is going to get big. Oh, no. Can they do that on their turn? Yeah, they can only do that on their turn. Got him. Ah, that feels really good. Just kind of crushing some VVs out here. Okay, here's why I like this deck. I think it's really fun because it's fast. It's a great best of 1 deck, but it's got a lot of sequencing, so it's not just, I'm going to play my cards in the order that I can play them. You have to make a lot of strategic decisions, and it's a deck that I feel like I can get good with. And that makes like a ladder deck or something that I'm going to just set down when I've got a blue and white quest pop up on the old 750 coins or whatever, feels really fun. This deck is going to stay around for me a while. I do think there is some fine-tuning. Aegis, I'm not sure, made a little bit more sense when Cloud was in the deck and could go find it, but there is something super satisfying about just making something gone. Note that even when this thing leaves the battlefield, the thing is just exiled. and then also just being able to turn your creature sometimes into some disgusting thing from the other side of the battlefield feels really great. But sometimes with the 3 mana slot, it can be a little clunky. Cosmogrand Zenith, though, Mark was right. This card is phenomenal. And I'm not saying this is the Cosmogrand Zenith build, but like, oh my god, when you cast this card and you just start going off with it, that's a deceptively powerful text box. You've seen how quickly it just by itself doing things that you wanted to do anyway just starts closing out games. No other board presence. It generates its own army and then it super pumps its own army while you're just sitting there holding up like protection and counter spells and all that kind of stuff. Feels really awesome and really, really good to play with. Other than that, it's just a lot of good blue and white cards. I am a huge believer in Consult the Star Charts. As we talked about in our top 5 pick for Edge of Eternities, this was our number 1 card in the set. This card is disgusting. It doesn't win the games by itself, but it is such a reload. It feels so good to cast this card. And I know people look at the non-kicked version of it thinking like, oh, that's kind of bad. I don't know, man. When you're digging 6 cards deep and you're finding the exact card that you need, it just feels like a tutor sometimes. It's a really, really, really good card. Hope you guys like the games. Let me know how you would build the deck. Is this what you would want to play for a Cosmogrand Zenith deck, or do you want to see it in some other shells? I know people have been checking out other variants for it, but I do like the Cantrip Azorius blue nature of it, and I think Bounce is also a really good result, as you guys saw in that semi-mirror match that I lost. But let me know what you think in the comments below. We respond to every single comment. We really, really like people doing that. The channel's been growing a lot lately, so we just like to have a fun excuse to talk to people about Magic, because Magic is fun.